Did everybody watch the game?
Fourth quarter.
I watched the second half, yeah. I did not know Jason Tatum got hurt the first fucking play.
Dude, I felt bad for him.
Oh, wait, was that the first play?
It was
Did he
20
turn his
seconds into
ankle?
the game.
Yeah.
20-something seconds into the game. He turns his ankle badly. And then I saw the replay, and that shit looked bad.
But power through, though.
Yeah, I mean, but he was a shell of himself. I think those are his words.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
As a coach, you just pull him, be like, look, someone's got to step up.
Yeah, I mean, if he's hurting the team, then I would pull him. I think that, to be honest with you, I think that like he kind of this is like a bailout.
That's true. Because
Like-
they lost by 20-something.
Yeah.
I mean, they got their doors blown off.
Yeah, and I love that term.
This was the NBA conspiracy.
Okay, give me some conspiracy.
They had two Western Conference Final, Eastern Conference Final was going to have two sweeps. So much missed out money, and so they're like, "Hey, we're gonna give Miami this win, but just extend this shit a few." Butler was just not playing in the 3 games that they lost. Like he was barely playing.
Game 6, though.
They should have won Game 6.
Yeah, and he hit. They're down 2. He gets fouled, and a lot of shooters just in general, when you get fouled and you have 3 free throws, you don't make all 3.
Yeah.
He buried all 3.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
a
it was
fucking
fucking and like nothing but net every time.
Yeah, maybe they
And
were
then they
supposed
were
to
up
win
1.
that one.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that when he got fouled, there was 2.1 seconds left on the clock, and
Yes.
they challenged it.
Yeah.
And then obviously they reviewed the foul because I think you review everything under.
So
what is it?
Boston challenged that whether or not Jimmy Butler actually got fouled.
Yeah.
And they
If it was a
said,
2 or a 3.
yeah.
No, they
said he didn't get fouled.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And then the ref said, well, he actually did get fouled, and it was a 3-pointer, so we're giving him 3 free throws.
Yeah.
So you're thinking Boston fucked themselves. But for whatever reason, the ref said also make the clock 3 seconds instead of 2.1.
So they added a whole second to the clock.
And it didn't really make sense that they added the second. Because at
No, they
3
probably
seconds, he's
looked
still
at
not fouled.
when he got
No, he wasn't fouled. At 3 seconds, he was still going in a shooting motion.
Oh,
Should have been
really?
like 2.6 or 2.7 or whatever. Which
And
doesn't
he-
seem like a big difference, but in this case, it was.
And in this case, it would have been the game.
yeah.
So it is what it is.
NBA.
NBA. Now, the other argument for the NBA being rigged is that apparently the 3 refs that were reffing Game 7, Miami has an 0-10 record while they're reffing.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that.
So
yeah.
the conspiracies were going around like it's rigged. They want Boston in the finals, and Boston's a bigger market team. Like you, if you're the NBA, you want Boston. If you can't have the Lakers,
And
in
a
it, you at
legacy
least
team.
want it's a legacy team. You at least want Boston. They've got the whole Boston media. What is it called? The media operation. The media. I mean, it's just Boston media, especially with sports,
Machine,
is fantastic. Machine, yeah. But what I think is a really interesting story, and I hope that the NBA tries to exploit it, is just Jimmy Butler. What a truly fascinating human being. I mean,
Unbelievable.
like the resilience.
I love this guy. I love this guy.
Also, like his whole life story. They need to start doing this. They do this like mini 24/7-esque documentaries with the
yeah.
players. Like, you got to sell what Jimmy is, who Jimmy is, his life story, like how he got here. He wasn't like some highly touted prospect.
Yeah.
He was a guy who like literally worked like a dog to get where he is. And he finally found not only a coach, but a system that really believed in him and like built a team around him. And like, shout out to Eric Spoelstra, the coach of the Miami Heat, who's criminally underrated coach.
Yeah.
Criminally underrated.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he's like guilty of his own success, I guess, because, he has the super team.
Yeah.
So I think everybody goes, oh, well, it's just the super team, whatever. But after that, it's not like they didn't get back to the finals.
They did.
They did get back, and they've gotten back consistently with teams. Listen, Gabe Vincent, respect. Like Caleb, what was the other guy's name? Martin. Like these guys, Gabe Vincent wasn't even drafted, I don't think.
Caleb Martin got released by the Hornets in August.
You're talking about guys that we don't even know their names. Their 2 other quote-unquote star players are injured. Yeah. Tyler Herro is injured, who is their 6-man injured. Victor Oladipo, who is a sensational basketball player, is injured. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break from this exclusive Patreon clip because I got to tell y'all about the best dicks in the business, okay? Yours. Your dick is the best dick in the business. You might not know it because you're not chewed up and blued up, but you can be. Same active ingredients that's inside Viagra, Cialis, but this is Blue Chew. This is the one that we rock with. This is the one that we stay married with. Satisfied customers. And you can get it for free. Did you know that? All you gotta do is pay $5 shipping, okay? You get the best boners of your life. $5 shipping, go to bluechew.com. Make sure you use the promo code FLAGRANT. Now let's get back to this exclusive Patreon clip. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/flagrant. Thank you very much.
The 7 undrafted players. And think about getting released from a basketball team. It's not like a football team where there's like
50
53.
play,
You're not even the 15th best player on the team. You're not even that. Get out of here. You're gone. And then you go, you should probably be the MVP of the series, objectively. Like, Jimmy's amazing, and really actually you give it to Jimmy because everything revolves around him.
Yes.
But
He has
just
the
who
most pressure.
played, who had more impressive statistics. It's a guy who was drafted late in the first round or early in the second round, whatever the fuck it was, 10 years ago, and worked himself into this. Or it's this guy who got released by the Hornets and now is playing his ass off in the
Bro,
series.
there's like...
Everybody's ballers though. Like, you got to think, if you can even make it to the NBA, you're nice.
Yes.
It's really so mental where it's like the 15th person on the bench is still nice as fuck. He just thinks of himself as the 15th person on the bench. So when it's garbage time, they look like fucking garbage.
I think that's how Miami scouts players, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I think that, like, I mean, there's some crazy statistic, which is Pat Riley, who's the president of the Heat. I think he's been to 25% of all finals,
Whoa.
something like that. Like since
some
he's
capacity,
since he's been coaching or something like that. Like, I forget exactly what it was, like some crazy statistic. But yeah, I think he sees something in players, and I think he likes players. Keep in mind, the reason why LeBron is not on the Heat still is because they refuse to treat him like the king.
Yeah.
That's the real story. It's not like, oh, I need to go back to Cleveland. No. Pat Riley was like, you are a player here on this team, and that means that we're not going to cater to you 100% like all these other teams. Now, granted, he won another 2 rings. Shout out to LeBron. But that culture that Dallas didn't maintain.
Yep.
Dallas had a culture that was like that. And then they said, Luka is more important than the culture.
Yep.
And that might work out.
It
Who
won't.
knows? Maybe it won't.
It's also Cuban is not, he's a bit of an idiot, I think.
But Cuban had it with Carlisle and who's the white motherfucker, old white guy? No.
Don Nelson?
Nelson.
Yeah.
Was it Nelson that was a GM at one time?
Donnie Nelson was a GM. Don Nelson was coach, and I think GM as well.
Something like that.
But he got, him and Cuban,
Yeah,
a little chilly in here, Ross.
him and Cuban fell out. Cuban fired him again.
Yeah.
And then he brought in Rick Carlisle eventually, who was good.
Well, they had, I think with Carlisle, there was something going on that was like really tight knit culture. But Pat Riley was like, no, dude, we have a culture here, and this is what it is. And I think that they target players that they think, for lack of a better expression, assholes don't get tight in the playoffs. Like, Jimmy basically ran himself out of Minnesota, but he ran himself out of Minnesota because he was like, these motherfuckers is bitches.
They don't want it.
They like, I'll watch these motherfuckers. And I think Pat saw something in him and he was like, oh, this is a dog.
Yeah.
And he's physically capable of going up against anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Jimmy, like he's what, 6'7",
Yeah.
athletic as hell, unbelievable balance, but he's a dog. Like, the other players feel protected. He said a great thing in the post. He's like, we don't have role players on this. We don't have role players here. We have teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fire.
Fire line.
Yeah.
And he's like, and when somebody goes down for whatever reason, you step in. And the hardest part is when that person comes back, you move to a different role. And that's what we can do here.
Yeah.
And that's why we're confident that anybody goes down, that other person is ready to show up. And that's what the fuck happened.
Yeah. You saw him not grab the Eastern Conference.
That was so
trophy.
sick. Did you hear what he said?
No.
At Dave,
I
the
want
mouth
the
his
other
words,
one.
he said, I'll wait till the next one.
Yeah.
Fire. But yeah,
yeah,
to your
just-
point, he's like fucking focused, like on some Kobe shit.
Yeah. It's like, and to me, it's like beautiful. It's like, wow, this is a real team. This is a collection of people who are willing to go out there and do what needs to be done. And Caleb Martin did that. He's like, oh, we need buckets. And you know what? To what Alex was saying earlier, I was the man on every team I've ever been on. The fuck am I going to stop being the man for?
Yeah.
Jimmy put us on his back. Time for us to alleviate a little pressure. Him, Martin,
When? Oladipo and Hero come back, like that team is
Son.
deep. Like
it's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Hero might come back for the finals.
No.
Really?
I think he's been cleared to resume team activities.
I actually
so
hope they don't.
Yeah, that's
they're
tricky.
playing
The chemistry is
I
beautiful
think,
right now.
they might be good without him.
Yeah.
I think bringing him back is going to be
It could mess with the chemistry
Yeah.
and mess with people's heads. Like, yo, I was one of the 5, and now I'm sitting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is Haslam still on that team?
He
Yes.
is
42 years old,
Yeah.
right?
And he's based. Sometimes you have players on a team that are there to be one of the. It's like there's a coaching authority, and it's basically you're a coach that's
culture.
playing. Yeah, exactly. Exact culture. Yeah. It's like, and if anybody acts out of line, are you really going to stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah, to a legend.
Fucking,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? A legend will also snuff you.
Yeah.
He
know
loves
what I
to
mean?
fight.
Yeah.
He's
loves
ready.
it.
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
He's still there. Oh, I hope he gets the ring.
But it looks like they have a good team culture, like stemming from the stars that are like leading and being like, yo, we all got to step up.
You know
And
what
it's
it
amazing.
reminds me of? San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, a little bit. Spurs East.
Like Popovich used to scream on Tim Duncan. And that's arguably one of the greatest players who've ever played the game. And Duncan let that shit happen.
Yeah.
So all the other players were like, all right, well,
Who the fuck am I?
exactly. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna talk shit. This is one of the greatest players ever.
He used to basically say, we scout, when we draft a player, we need to make sure he's able to laugh at himself. He can take getting yelled at. These are like personality traits we look for, and if you don't have them, we won't draft you.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Popovich, yeah.
Smart.
There's a quote from Butler, like during the bubble. He said something about Heat culture, and he said, if you don't love basketball, you will end up hating basketball if you're here.
Why is
Because
that?
we're going to work you to death. We're going to drill this to death. If you don't love this game, like love it,
Yeah.
you're going to fucking hate it. Because that's all we do here.
You know who's really impressed me in this series is Bam Adebayo.
He's a beast, dude.
Love him.
Specifically his passing. So they set up a lot of plays. Usually a guy who's that size cannot like distribute the ball. Like you see it with Joker,
Jokic, yeah.
or with Jokic, yeah, with Jokic. But he's so proficient at passing. But like Bam will be at the top of the key. Draymond could do this, but Draymond's a little smaller. You see him as a guy who's be able to pass, right, as his size. But Bam looks like a kind of traditional big. And you're like, I don't know if I want you handling the ball at the top of the fucking key. He's passing to he's leading guys that are cutting back door. Point guards fuck those passes up.
Yeah.
A big, a supposedly clumsy big, I don't think he is that. That puts you in a crazy advantage when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because now you have your quickest guys who are threats from three, so you got to run out there to guard them. And it just, there's a bunch of guys on this team that really stepped the fuck up, man. I want the Heat to win. I'm a Knick fan. We grew up hating the Heat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And I find myself rooting for the Heat.
But it's funny. It's like Heat or Boston, I'm still going Heat.
Oh.
Yeah. I found myself liking them more when Hero went out. Because I was like, man, they have no reason to be winning. And now I think I didn't like them before just because they beat the Mavs in 06 and I was so salty about it. But then when he went down and they kept winning, I was like, fuck, man, you have to love these guys. I still think I want Joker to get the ring for the Nuggets.
So then he'll get some appreciation.
Yeah, and I watched the whole MVP. Like, people were saying, he got the MVPs because he was white, which I do think happens if you're a white, exciting player. Like, I think white kids wanted to be Steve Nash.
Right.
They wanted to play like Steve Nash, so he got an MVP over Kobe and Shaq. That shouldn't have happened. No white kid is like, man, I dream of playing ball like Jokic, like Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
So I think that motherfucker's the MVP and he's not appreciated. And if you watch that Lakers series, he didn't even play great and he's still fucking dismantling them.
What is he doing? I haven't watched it.
It's just total control of the game and you understand basketball at a different level than me, I think, but I watch him. The passing is insane. The calmness is insane. There'll be 6 seconds left on a shot clock, and he's just working, just in the post, just working. Not above you can make a pass with 2 seconds left. The guy just needs 1 second to shoot. So he's never flustered. Amazing shooter. Every skill you could possibly have as a player, he has in a 7-foot body. Calm.
It's hard to compete against.
Plays great in the moment.
Hardly ever complains.
Never complain. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like a big, because bigs get
They be whining.
they get beat up in the paint and they be whining, and he's just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll get it back. Like, I like him.
Teammates seem to love him.
I fuck with him, yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Who do you guys have?
Yeah. What's your prediction?
I got the Nuggets. I don't think a lot of teams think sweep. I think it'll probably be 6 because the Heat are just tough. But I think Nuggets.
Yeah,
It's so hard to bet against Jimmy, man. Like
The other factor is they're going to be rusty in game one. And if there's a game to steal, they can set the culture, set the tempo. It's that one.
they've just got a lot of. I mean, the Nuggets have a lot of people to go to.
Yeah.
They have a lot of guys who could score. They're deep.
The team is so well built.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray is
a superstar.
playing out of his
He's a
fucking
superstar.
mind.
This
Yeah.
kid. He's a superstar.
And the only reason they didn't compete last year and maybe the year before is because he tore his ACL. Murray tore his ACL before the playoffs 2 years ago, and then last year he was still out. So we slept on them.
Yeah.
This guy's a star, man.
Yeah, he's stud.
So you say Denver and
I
six?
think Denver in 6.
I got to go with the Heat, man. Just I really want them to win. So
Yeah, I want the Heat to win.
yeah,
I want Heat to win, but I think it's going to be like Denver in 5.
yeah. I think a lot of people are saying
Can't
that.
really stop Jokic.
And that's why I remember saying to you during the Lakers series, because game one, I remember you were like, man, I don't know, the Lakers made it close and they didn't even play great. And I was like, dude, Jokic is just different.
Yeah.
Like that's AD, if he played well, the Lakers won, but he was always kind of up and down.
Yeah.
And when he played well, it was insane. Jokic is that every game.
Do you obviously probably have to put Bam on Jokic,
Yeah.
but do you put Jimmy on Jamal Murray?
I think you have to. That is one thing, too. And Jimmy will relish that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of superstars will love guarding the other team's best player the whole game. I think Jimmy will.
Yeah. So I'm really concerned about Jokic.
I think
but
Jokic
if you
eats up
can
Bam.
neutralize Jamal,
Yeah, that could help.
make Jokic beat you by himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
He can.
that's the tricky thing. He can. That's the tricky thing.
crazy.
He can.
Yeah.
You're right.
He also had a great quote, and this is just like so simple, I guess, but like, he's a great passer.
Yeah.
And they said, do you like, and LeBron says a similar thing, but do you like making a great pass or making a great shot? He goes, I like making a great pass. I said, why? He goes, well, when you make a great shot, you make one person happy. When you make a great pass, you make two people happy. Just so simple.
Yeah.
Very communist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.